Hello everybody and welcome along to the Hutsao Olympic Sports Centre in eastern China as match week 2 continues in the Asian Champions League. We're concentrating on Group H and two sides searching for their first win in this year's tournament. Zhejiang of China against Australia's Melbourne City. And two sides currently occupying third and fourth place. In the group, the home side found themselves 3-0 down by half-time in match week 1 at Thailand's Buriram United, losing 4-1 in the end. But their home form in recent months has been excellent, and that will certainly give them some hope. They've lost just once in their last 10 home games in all competitions, in a run dating back to May. It's a lovely evening. It is now, at least. It's a temperature of around 23 degrees or so. We've had plenty of rainfall over the hour or so prior to kick-off, so there's a bit of standing water around the pitch, but the pitch itself looks pretty good. I mentioned about the home side. As for Melbourne City, they find themselves in an unusual position. They've never have lost an Asian Champions League group game, but they also failed to progress from this stage in their only previous campaign. That was last season. 12 points wasn't enough to go through to the knockout rounds, but with that painful experience comes knowledge, and they'll be desperate for an improvement following the goalless draw with Japan's Ventforet Kofu in match week 1. And go through the two sides for you in just a moment or so. Can tell you the home side, they named 3 changes from the side who beat Henan FC on Saturday. Young centre-back Lu Haofan replaces Zheng Sun. Zhengju replaces Dongsheng Wang at fullback, and Jiang Yachye gets the nod ahead of Alex Ndambu in midfield. And there are 2 changes for the visitors from their last game. That was also at the weekend. It was that 2-1 Australian Cup semi-final defeat to Sydney. Curtis Good and Max Caputo are the men who will come in, and they'll replace Callum Talbot and Alessandro Lopane. But we'll run through the two sides for you as they make their way out onto the pitch in this important game. Of course, vitally important. It's had the disappointment for Melbourne City last season, what with only one side automatically progressing into the last 16. And to run a top spot sometimes isn't enough, and they missed out on goal difference. It was just a couple of goals last season, so they really will be desperate to pick up all 3 points here today. And Chinese fans, of course, able to follow their side home and away again as of this season, with the zero COVID rules within China being abandoned by the Chinese government. So fans back inside stadiums again, and those that are here are making plenty of noise. It's been a real exciting couple of years for Zhejiang FC, promoted just a couple of seasons ago, and then immediately getting themselves into the Asian Champions League. A real turnaround in their fortunes since they brought in their current coach, Jordi Vinyals. He's been working in China since December 2015. He took over here in January of 2021. Of course, the Chinese Super League season isn't over yet. They're still in contention for an Asian Champions League spot next season too. Zhejiang, 3 games left of their Super League campaign, but they can forget about that for now. They have the important matter of the Asian Champions League to concentrate on, as the 2 sets of players make their way out onto the pitch. Home side being led out by captain Franco Andrusevic, the Croatian, their talismanic figure for Zhejiang. Home side all in green. Melbourne City was part of the City group in the sky blue shirts and white shorts. And we shall get this game underway very shortly. Lots of colour inside the ground. The home fans, as I say, they've seen their side in good form at home in all competitions in the last few months, a run which runs back to May. They've only lost 1 of their last 10 on this ground. So let's have a look then at the sides for you, starting off with the home sides. They have in goal is Xiaobo, a back four made up of Dongyu, Lu Haofan, Lucas the Brazilian and Zhejiang. Two-man sitting midfield, Zhejiang and Zhang Jiaqi. 3 men behind the striker will be Shengjin, Andrusevic and Kawasi. And it is Leonardo who will lead the line for the home side. And as for Melbourne City, expect to see them line up in a 4-3-3, and it's a vastly experienced back 5 for Melbourne City, including the goalkeeper Jamie Young, the 38-year-old former Wycombe Wanderers goalkeeper. Curtis Good at 30, ex-Newcastle United man. Nuno Rice, once of Sporting, 32 years of age. And Samuel Cyprian, a 34-year-old former Auxerre man. Play alongside Rice as he's Beich, the former Dundee United fullback. Also in his 30s, he's 32 years of age. Midfields for Melbourne City, Hamza Saki, Stephen Ugarkic and Toge Arslan. In front 3, Marin Yakolis, Jamie McLaren, who's been so prolific since signing for Melbourne City, and the talented 18-year-old Max Caputo. That's the front 3 for Melbourne City. As for the referees team, well, let's hope we aren't talking too much about those over the course of the game. The man in charge is Hannah Hattab of Syria, and Omar Mohammed Al Ali of UAE is the man on VAR. Very much a light touch approach being taken by VAR in this competition. So let's hope that that continues here today as we have a look at the 2 benches just before we get this one underway. Fine atmosphere, as I say, inside the ground. Plenty of home fans delighted to be back, following football again, being able to travel home and away again. And they'll get right behind their side in this Group H encounter. Lovely stadium, this one, capacity of around 40,000 or so. About 13 years old now. And we shall get this one underway. I'll say home side all in green. Visitors in the light blue shirts. I think the countdown has gone a little prematurely. Referee just checking with all the players on the pitch, including the 2 goalkeepers. We shall get this one underway. So Melbourne City was certainly disappointed with that opening goalless draw at home. Jamie McLaren, that man in your picture there, he's searching for a first goal in this competition since 2016-2017 when he was with Brisbane Roar. He's been absolutely prolific since he's come in to Melbourne City, the one-time Hibernian striker. So we are underway, and it is the visitors attacking the goal to our left in this first half. So home sides all in green. Straight out for the game's first throw. Kawasi looking for a bit of movement, and Leonardo's come across. It is the latter where the ball has gone towards the Brazilian. Here's Arslan. A bit of pressure, the German, but he's retained possession. Here's Curtis Good. Some movement from Saki, but Good didn't see the run. Ugarkovic, the 29-year-old central midfield man. Long ball. He's straight into touch. Such a job, a great job that Johnny Vinyals has done since he arrived here. Really transformed the club, brought them up from the second tier straight into the top flight in his first season, and then immediately guiding them into the Champions League. Spent 5 years marooned in the second tier prior to that promotion. Qualified by finishing third last year. The champions who had 3 towns at Shandong CHN. Back with Jamie Young. Jamie Young looks to send it clear. It's first involvement here for McLaren perhaps. He's managed to stay onside, and the ball is helped over the top, and the flag has stayed down here, and there are 3 men forwards for Melbourne City, but the cross isn't great, and Hao Fan is able to clear his lines. Well, that will certainly go down as a chance, and they're looking to threaten again here. In comes the cross. Only half away, the strike comes in, is pushed away from Zhao. And what a start that would have been for the visitors. There was the first cross, hooked away. And it's a good strike from Saki. Comes the cross again. Into the grateful arms of Zhao this time. Zhao doesn't waste any time at all, looking for the long ball forward up towards Leonardo. Just smashed away and into touch. It's good work on the near side. Nicolas is driving forwards. Eventually the defender came across. Hao Fan was the man, and it's calm from the goalkeeper. And again under pressure, but he's conceded the throw, and they're again in a rush to get on with things here, Melbourne City. Again, the ball has been given away. It's a careless start from the home side. Captain here has been robbed. Shooting chance on again, maybe, and it's in the back of the net. Well, I said it's been a careless start from the home side, and they find themselves behind. And it's Aziz Bečić with the goal. A wonderful curling finish. It's clumsy from Andrusevic. He can't clear his lines, but that's a brilliant finish. Curled into the corner beyond the despairing dive of the goalkeeper. Well, the less said the better about the defending, but let's give all the credit to the goal scorer. He stayed in there, he stayed committed, and when the chance came his way, he curled an absolute beauty into the corner. And what a start that is for Melbourne City. 4 minutes in, they lead by 1-0. Well, as there always is with a goal, there's a check with VAR, no problems at all. And so on we go. Melbourne City lead by 1-0. And it was an excellent finish as well, has to be said. Bent into the corner beyond the despairing dive of the goalkeeper. And it's a couple of times we've seen nervy defending in the opening 5 minutes from the home side. Well, their chance to try and threaten. The ball is away from Rice. Melbourne City look to break again here. Going to be forced all the way back is Hao Fan, back to his goalkeeper. Talked about Melbourne City being involved in this competition for the second time. It's the same for Zhejiang FC. Last time they were involved was at 2011, though, in a long time now. And from Lee. It's out from Lucas, from a Sao Paulo defender, and that's just bounced away from Kouassi. Frustrating for the Ivorian. Melbourne City able to clear their lines. McLaren challenging, losing out in that battle. Lucas. Lucas finding Fan. Allowed to run in midfield towards Indusevich. Now he's lost out, has he? The referee says it's a free kick to the home side. Wasn't keen on Saki's challenge. In fact, it may well have been Curtis Good who was penalised there by the referee. And the ball forward. Shepherded harmlessly out of play as far as Melbourne City are concerned. And what a start for Radovic's men. And Jamie Young happy to take his time. And already the referee wants to have a word with him. So it's certainly a disappointing result as far as Melbourne City were concerned at the weekend, beaten in the semi-finals of the Australian Cup. League season very close to getting underway. Bacic. Goalkeeper out, there's Zhao. And again, it's another less than convincing clearance from the keeper. He years of age. Here's Zhao. Bacic with this throw. And from Good. Lofted ball forward, and the flag has stayed down here. Bacic looks to get in again. Instead looks to go square. And that's a good effort. Well, the offside flag has belatedly gone up. As the McLaren shot was wide of the post. Looked pretty tight. The goalkeeper definitely wasn't getting that. But offside the decision. So McLaren has been so prolific since making the move to Melbourne City. He is the leading goal scorer in the history of the A-League now. Here is McLaren. Involved with the Scotland setup as a youngster, but a fully recognised Australian international now. Zhejiang will try and build themselves here. Zhang with the ball forward. Jamie Young has that covered. Very ambitious ball over the top. Looking for Leonardo. Good to Bacic. Bacic looking for the run of McLaren. Now from Zhang. 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 Attitude forward from the fullback, and Kouassi. Kouassi uses the option outside of him. That's a poor ball though. I'd certainly like to have that back. Shenju. And so far, so good as far as Melbourne City are concerned. Perfect start to the game. Once again, Jamie Young will urge his players forward, and there's a long blast from the referee. Suspect another couple of those, and Jamie Young might just be having his name taken by the referee. It's a clear warning from him the first time round. He's done the same so again. There's a free kick given for the challenge on Caputo. Lofted over the top. Nicolas looks to get a shot away himself, and he's not too far away. Only wants a corner. Just have a look at the strike again. bouncing away. Lofted long towards Andriusevic. Out for the throw to the home side. Kouassi. Andriusevic again. And lofted over the top. Zhejiang, it's a good ball. Andriusevic will get there. Options in the middle. And it's turned away and turned behind. Safety first for Curtis Good. Leonardo was looking to get in between the two defenders, but Curtis Good, safety first. So corner to the home side. Big defenders forward. Kouassi is the man who'll take it, but before he does, the referee wants a word here. Very clear warning from the official. Your hands to yourself. Gone short from the corner is Kouassi, and still Kouassi! It's in the back of the net! The flag stays down, and the home side are back on level terms. Well, Melbourne City switched off from the corner, and Kouassi took full advantage. And Jean Kouassi levels things up. He's gone short, has just about managed to stay onside, I think. And he's shot away. Jamie Young will be disappointed being beaten in the manner that he was. I think just took a deflection ahead of the goalkeeper, didn't it? And Jean Kouassi levels things up after 13 minutes. The VAR will have a look. I think he's just about managed to stay onside, has Kouassi. And the goal was certainly given. Well, well. Here we go, VAR. You saw from the pained expression of the Melbourne City coach conceding a goal in that manner, immensely frustrating. And let's see if we can clear things up here. As said, from first sight it looked very tight. And the delay suggests that that's the case. Lots of controversy surrounding VAR in recent weeks. But still we wait here. Kouassi. He may well be offside. Yeah, he is offside. This goal is not going to stand, and bitter disappointment for the home fans. And Melbourne City have got away with one. An immensely frustrating experience as far as the home side are concerned, but Melbourne City will breathe a sigh of relief. Kouassi offside. Young with the ball forward. And here's Saki. And again. But to the early ball in. McLaren may well have been offside. The flag stayed down initially at least. And it has now gone up against the former Hibernian striker. Here's Lucas, 29-year-old ex-Sao Paulo central defender. Dong under real pressure. He needs some help from Liu Haofan, who's given it away. It's a driving run forward here, maybe a shooting opportunity again. And strike came in from Nicolas, but they've cleared their lines at least initially. Saki stood the ball up well. Crossed it over. There's a free header at the far post, and the ball is in the back of the net. It's 2, and Max Caputo is the goal scorer. Well, within a couple of minutes, huge disappointment for the home side. They thought they were level, they thought it was one apiece. Now they look to be 2-0 down. He's well onside, isn't he? Here's Caputo, no doubt of this one being given. Goalkeeper just caught out. He's got all his weight on the other foot and unable to adjust his body as the ball went across him. That's why we always tell forwards to aim towards the far post with those kind of headers. Cause problems to the goalkeeper, and nothing that Bo Zhao can do. It is 2-0, and Max Caputo is the goal scorer. It's a really highly rated youngster, Max Caputo. And the referee is in action again, and a penalty has been given. I'm not sure whether that's going to stand either, to be quite honest with you. Is there a lot of contact on Leonardo? Well, no, not really. But he's gone to ground, and the referee's initial reaction is penalty. Just wonder whether there was an arm hooked, but see, to me it looks like there wasn't too much contact, but what an opportunity for the home side to get themselves right back into things. And it's the man who was fouled who is standing over the ball. Well, it looks as though the penalty will stand. So Leonardo then against Jamie Young with an opportunity to get Zhejiang straight back into this game. Leonardo scores! Excellent penalty! And what a response from Zhejiang! They are right back into the game. Goalkeeper stayed up as long as he could. Sent the wrong way, slotted into the corner. Good finish from Leonardo.
Goal for Zhejiang FC by player number 45.
And he is on target. A stuttering run-up, including a slight backward step, which is very, very unusual, but Leonardo on target again. That's the main thing. The goal stands as Melbourne City look to try and threaten again. It's the second penalty goal of the competition for Leonardo as well. He was on target in that 4-1 defeat from the spot. So we've certainly had an action-packed opening 20 minutes or so. 2 Melbourne City goals. A goal from Kouassi ruled out for offside. And now Leonardo slotting home the opener for the hosts, their opening goal of the game. That's the point I'm trying to make. Here is Leonardo again. Now Lee. Dong Yu outside of him. Lee again. Everybody behind the ball for Melbourne City. Ball lofted over the top, up towards Leonardo. Looks to knock it back. Well, that could have gone anywhere. As it is, I think it's got behind for the corner. But good hold-up play from Leonardo. He's already proven that the Melbourne City players can't hold on to him because he will just go to ground. On the home side, looking for a leveller. Lee with this corner. Looks like he's going to leave it, and so it's whipped in, right-footed instead towards the far post, over the head of Kouassi. Certainly one from the training ground there, and towards Kouassi again. He's just beaten Ivorian. And the danger passes as far as Melbourne City are concerned. So if you are just joining us, where have you been? 22 minutes in. Melbourne City leading by 2-1. Bejic with that opening goal after 4 minutes. Caputo making it 2 after 17. Leonardo halving the deficit from the penalty spot after 19 minutes. And Kouassi having a goal disallowed for offside too. And ball forward from Lucas. Still into a good ball as well. Dong Yu here, finding Lee. Lee, 2 players ahead of him, can't beat either of them. Zhang will try and build again. Lucas. Zhu over on the far side. This looks to stand the ball up. It's going to go all the way back to Jamie Young. One shot on target so far for the home side, that coming from the penalty spot, but there's certainly been chances at the other end too. Bejic. Lofted ball up towards McLaren. Happy to apply the pressure and will decide the throw. Bejic will trot forward to take this one. The man who got the opening goal, arriving at the club from Dundee United in Scotland, following their relegation from the Scottish Premier League. Away from Dong again. Cyprian. Has that come off the arm of Lee? Indeed it has. So Cyprian with this free kick for the visitors. The arm's certainly raised, isn't it, from Lee? No doubt there. Here is the Frenchman again. Curtis Good. Bejic forward. Claren looking for the back heel, not quite come off this time. What about how prolific McLaren's been? So he's gone to the top of the goal-scoring charts in the A-League with 144 strikes. It really has been a terrific signing for Melbourne City. He'll be desperate to get his name on the score sheet today as well. From Bejic. Now Kouassi. His touch has just let him down. City look to build again, and McLaren has got some space. He's peeled off inside the penalty area. They had to slow things down. And from Lee. Calmly done from Zhejiang, finding his captain. Cyprian. Too much pressure and certainly no shouts for Hamza Saki. So he's rather needlessly conceded the throw deep in the Melbourne City half. Leonardo. They've given the ball away. Ugarkovic. And that's going to be a free kick for the challenge on Lee, and that might be the game's first yellow card as well. Indeed it will be. Well, he can't have any complaints there at all, can he? The 29-year-old midfielder. Very cynical. Right decision from the referee. They're looking to threaten again here, are the home side. They'll pull back towards Leonardo. Will Kouassi get there? No, he won't. As Bejic is able to clear his lines. And the referee's seen a use of the arm there. Well, happy to go direct, aren't they? Zhejiang. Get the ball into the box and try and make something happen. Sopraya. Young able to clear. It away. Leonardo's won it back. He's certainly buzzing around, Leonardo, causing as many problems as he can. Melbourne City back in possession though. Theatrical fall to the ground, which the referee's not interested in, as Zhejiang look to build once more. And they've got 5 players forward in this break. It's Leonardo, can't get away from Sopraya. And Bejic is able to clear for Melbourne City. Bit like a basketball game in this opening 27 minutes or so. No Halfan finding Lucas. Over on the far side, his ball in, left by Leonardo. Leonardo's just looking to have that shot through to him. It's brought away from Curtis Good. That's going to be a free kick, and that might be a card as well. Or Zhejiang, he's quick to apologise to the referee and suggests it's his first foul of the game. He might just get away with that one. Just a fraction late, no more than that. So free kick, and this game really has raced by. 28 minutes in. Melbourne City leading by 2-1. So next up in the Asian Champions League is another home game for Zhejiang against the Japanese outfit for Kofu. So under pressure here from Dong. He's knocked the ball away. Kouassi with the header on. Brought down comfortably from Arslan. That's Vanyakolis. Arslan again. Looking at that far post here, isn't he? Instead, just helped the ball on towards McLaren. He's in an offside position, according to the referee's assistant. It was actually Saki who was offside. It was McLaren who was calling for the ball square of him. Either way, right decision. Again, Leonardo is busy, and there's lots of space over on the left-hand side. It's a good ball. Here's Zhu. Zhu's got between two. He's gone to ground. They look at the referee. The home fans are expectant. Nothing given from the referee. Felt he was looking for it, I think, is the verdict from the referee. But again, VAR will have a look. Meanwhile, here's Yakolis at the other end. And still looks to lay it square. You can only find the green shirt, and the offside flag goes up on the far side. VAR will have a look at this as they look to cut in. They try and squeeze him out, don't they, the two defenders? And I have to say, I wouldn't be at all surprised if the referee ends up going to go and look at the screen there. Meanwhile, somebody's had a little bit too much to say here. Zhejiang. A word in the ear from the referee. Well, the check is complete. I have to say, I think there was probably more in that than there was in the one that was given. Either way, it is no penalty. From Zhu. Lucas. Fan. Dong with the ball down the line, looking for Kouassi, can't find him. Melbourne City didn't lose a game in the group stage last season. There's only been one winner from Australia of this competition, and that was Western Sydney Warriors back in 2014. Adelaide United, meanwhile, reached the final in 2008. Just the one entry from Australia in the competition this season. Here comes across from the near side. Leonardo trying to challenge. Free kick given. He's certainly put himself about it there, hasn't he, Leonardo? 26-year-old Brazilian striker. Spent much of his career playing in Asia. Smells with the Aurora Red Diamonds here by AFC. One-time Santos man. Forward from Young, one in the air from Zhejiang, now helped on, and McLaren has a race on with Lu Haofan, and the 19-year-old dealt with it. So for the Melbourne City throw over on the far side, 12 minutes left in this first half. Aside from Rice, finding Caputo. Not to go low. Saki wants a return from McLaren. McLaren instead heading out wide. He's been closed down from Yu, and that's going to be a free kick. And as ever, it's that man Leonardo involved again. Caught from Nuno Rice. Dong to Kouassi, switched to the near side in the last 5 minutes or so. Lu Haofan. Lee, got a touch, could only give the ball away, and I think McLaren was offside there. As it is, it's gone all the way through to the goalkeeper. Yes, indeed, he is offside. Haofan again. Space on the left side for Yutong. Leonardo. Lucas. Lu Haofan. Into Kouassi. Lee. Good ball from Lee. And there's a couple of options in the middle. Back from Cheng. Here he is again. And Cheng with a good ball, it's laid off from Kouassi. Goalkeeper's got to get there. He's not quite done enough, the goalie. And in the end, it's away from Cyprian. It's the referee's whistle goes. A little layoff from Kouassi. Offside, the verdict in the end, but asking questions again on that left flank are the home side. It's long from Young. It's come off Caputo. Interested in this again. Caputo. Can't find McLaren. And Cheng can bring it away. And the pressure from Nuno Rice. Free kick given. Some good tempo from the home side in their play at the moment. Kouassi. Lee. Lee's been caught. Tokayasu doesn't agree. It is a Zhejiang free kick. Lucas. Yuhao Fan stands the ball forward up towards De Jong. Kouassi. Kouassi, it's a teasing ball in. Helped away though from Curtis Good. Bečić can only put the ball out of play. Is there space to try and work this in towards Kouassi? Cross stood up towards Leonardo, and Leonardo is trying to bounce away off Nuno Rice. It's behind though. So we edge towards half-time. A little bit of relief for Ranovic to get his team in to calm things down a little bit at the back. Forward from Young. That's a free kick, is it? Caputo? No. Referee lets it go. Caputo with the ball on towards McLaren. And McLaren has got three options in the middle. He'll win his side a corner. Well, he won't win his side a corner because the offside flag has gone up from the far side. But it frustrates a lot of people, doesn't it? The way the referee's assistant keeps his flag down the way that he does when he's pretty certain that things are offside. But that is the way with VAR. It allows VAR to get involved if necessary to keep the flags down. Something it will take fans a while to get used to, I'm sure. Lucas with the ball forward to Bryant. Nuno Rice just kept it in play and found Caputo. Good work from Milivojevic stepping in to win it back. Cheng. Milivojevic. Lucas. Yu finding Cheng. Fancies his chances, and that's a pretty good hit from range. Stings the palms of the goalkeeper, Jamie Young. And once again, actually ex-Wycombe Wanderers goalkeeper, 38 years of age now. Here's Kouassi. Kouassi's given it away, and perhaps there's a chance to break here for Melbourne City. No, that's a great piece of defending. So Ryan's header to Bečić. And again, Bečić looks to send Yakolis away, and Yakolis will get there, and Yakolis bearing down on goal. Well, he couldn't find a blue shirt inside the penalty area, and once again the offside flag's gone up on the far side anyway. Tight one. But a free kick it is. Haufan. Chu on the far side. Now Cheng. Leonardo available, looking for the give and go. Saki. Ugarkovic. Inviting Vecic forward. And Vecic will use Yakolis outside him. Arslan just slowing things down. Ugarkovic. It's going to go from one end to the other. So Melbourne City just a week or so away now from getting the defence of their league title underway. Open the new season with a home game against Western United. Here's Lucas. For Zhejiang. Kouassi. Savic. Lee available for the simple ball. Lucas. Now from Leonardo, who's looking for the run of Kouassi behind him, but Melbourne City able to clear their lines. Now Cheng. Cheng with the ball in. It's helped away. Another chance for a cross, perhaps. Turned away from Cyprian this time. Savic under pressure from Arslan. Lee to bend one towards the far side. There's too much on that though. And it will just roll harmlessly away. As far as Melbourne City are concerned, a couple of minutes left in this first half. Things were looking bleak at 2-0 down, but something for the home fans to sing about now. Side have certainly asked a few questions as this first half has gone on. Young forwards from Zhu. Cyprian. And that's careless, given away. And Good is a little bit nervy in clearing his lines, but he's done a good job. To Yakolis. Couldn't take the ball with him, and he's just given it away. From Lu Haofan. Too much time in possession there, the Zhejiang. Melbourne City looking to end the first half on a high. Won't quite break for a blue shirt in there. That's a good piece of defensive covering from Franco Andrijasevic. So Rice with this Melbourne throw towards McLaren, won't reach him. Chang's header up and away. Turned away from the edge of the area from Lee. Now McLaren again. Cheng finds his captain. Last few seconds of normal time at the end of the first half. Kouassi's done brilliantly. He's still going, is the Ivorian. Kouassi, now he needs some help. There are 3 blue shirts around him. In the end, he's forced backwards towards Zhu. 4 minutes added on at the end of this first half. Andrijasevic. And again. Here's Lee. Lee will look to try and bend one. The goalkeeper's got that covered all the way. And a pretty comfortable save for Jamie Young. Just have a look at the strike again. Got hold of it, but too straight. Too close to the goalkeeper. From Zhejiang. Kouassi. And we find Cyprian. Chu again from Lucas. Certainly has been an entertaining first half. It's such a bright start to the game. Melbourne City in front in the 4th minute. And we had the goal disallowed via VAR from Kouassi. Certainly looks to be a foul throw over there. As, talking about the way the first half has gone, but free kick is given. From Yudong with the ball forward, and Cheng is switched to this near side again, and Cheng wins his side of throw off Becic. Last chance of the first half, perhaps. We're going to see a long throw. Yudong is the man who'll take it to the dry ball, and got one. In comes the throw. And it's been helped on there. Leonardo's in there, Cyprian's in there as well. It is the Melbourne City man who's cleared his lines. Helped on again. Cyprian is once again in action. Putting the flick on behind. So a Zhejiang corner. So Lee is the man to take. And before he does, the referee wants a word. Every corner now, the referee's having a word. He's finally happy. And Lee to deliver, stood up towards the far post. It's dealt with just about from Young. Here comes the cross again, and that header is over the top. I just wonder whether he took his eye off the ball, expecting the defender to clear his lines. It was Lucas who met it as the cross comes in. I think he has, you know, I think he's just expected Jugarkovic to clear it, so the ball's hit him rather than him actually making a solid contact on it. Difference between the mindset of a central defender and a striker, I suppose. The striker is always gambling on the defender making a mistake. And Lucas, the centre-half, had different ideas. Anyway, this is forward and up towards Leonardo again. And Leonardo held up by Cyprian. In comes his cross. Well, there was time for the goalkeeper to deal with that. It's just up into the sky instead. Kouassi's effort. And that's going to go out for the throw on this near side, and a bit of a scrappy ending to this first 45 minutes, but it's been an entertaining affair as he's Becic scoring the first goal after 4 minutes. A few minutes later, Kouassi had a goal disallowed for being offside from the corner. Caputo made it 2 after 17. Leonardo got his side right back into it a couple of minutes later. Half-time, it's Zhejiang 1, Melbourne City 2.
It's an amazing beauty. Wait, what's the line?
I think the line is part of that meal thing. We wrote the wrong case meal. 되게 재미있는 아저씨 뭐 그런 재밌었지. مساحتها نفس مساحة بلجيكا. Not over Saudi Arabia. Meal.
Hello again then everybody, and welcome back to the Zhejiang Olympic Sports Centre. The second half just about ready to get underway. It is Zhejiang 1, Melbourne City 2. If you weren't with us in that first 45 minutes. Great start for Melbourne City as Bečić opened the scoring after just 4 minutes. A few minutes later, and Zhejiang thought they were level, but Jean Kouassi's goal was disallowed for offside. After 17 minutes, Max Caputo nodded home to make it 2, but immediately after the restart, a penalty was given for the challenge on Leonardo inside the penalty area, and the Brazilian picked himself up and slotted the ball into the corner from the spot for his second penalty goal in this year's Asian Champions League. And so that's the way things stand at half-time. Just looking around to see if any changes have been made. We'll confirm those details for you as and when. And of course, this such a pivotal game in this group. And both of these two sides searching for their first win of this year's competition. It's in Group H, of course. And the home fans come to life once more. So we're just about ready to get this second half underway. And what a transformation, as I was saying briefly in the first half, it's been for Zhejiang over the last couple of years or so. They spent 5 years in the second tier and promoted a coach and then appointed their coach, Jordi Vinyals. Straight away achieved promotion, then straight into the Champions League in their first year back in the top flight. And they're in contention for Champions League football next season as well. So the second half gets underway, home side all in green, attacking the goal to our left in this second half. And that's going to go straight behind and out of play. Just looking around, and I don't think we've seen any changes as of yet. I'll confirm those details for you momentarily. Through the two teams again, as this is flicked on by McLaren. It's going to go all the way back to Bojiao. I will just go through the sides for you. So Bojiao in goal, Zhejiang, Lucas, Liu Hao and Dong Yu make up the back five. Kouassi, Zhang Jiaqi, Liu Togsang, Shen Yun, with Andriusevic and Leonardo. The front two, Andriusevic playing just behind Leonardo for the home side for Melbourne City. It is 4-3-3, Young in goal, Rice, Supriya, Good and Bečić, with Saki, Ugarkovic, Arslan, the midfield three, Caputo, McLaren and Yakolis up top for the visitors. Here is Andriusevic using Kouassi. Kouassi teasing the defender, he's done well. Kouassi's cross, it's a dangerous ball in, it's glanced away around the near post, and eventually McLaren is able to hack it away for Melbourne City. Here's Lucas again. Andriusevic off to Lee. Lee looking for Kouassi once more. Kouassi stepped away from the defender, and the referee doesn't like the challenge. It's a free kick. Well, to his feet by Nuno Rice. And not too much in it, but we see the good piece of footwork initially from Jean Kouassi. So a chance to test Jamie Young. And Lucas has trotted forward, and Liu Haofan has as well. Cheng, one of the interested parties. Li Tu and Xin Yu is the option on the edge of the area. Leonardo hanging back. Referee finally happy. In from Lee, and it's helped on, and well, Leonardo was alive. He's fired it over the top. Flicked on by Kouassi, but not great contact from Leonardo. If he's just taken his eye off the ball there. And the chance passes the home side by. From Young again, and in the air from Hugh. Nuno Rice forward. Andrijasevic. Just about kept in play, was it? No. Said there was plenty of moisture on the pitch. It still doesn't look too bad as the second half gets underway. There's lots of very heavy rainfall or so prior to this game getting underway. See parts of the middle of the pitch are cutting up a bit. The ball seems to be running okay. Here's Saki with the ball over the top. He's gone looking for McLaren. McLaren will fire it across goal. It's a good ball, and that's a very good opportunity, which is fired over the top of the crossbar. Marvin Yakolis leaning back as he got the shot away. Well, he'll be bitterly disappointed there. Good work from McLaren. Andrijasevic will try and close this down to Brian. Back to his goalkeeper, and Young under pressure, clears his lines, from in the air from Lee. Leonardo, Lee again. It's it well to the right-hand side. The cross has come in, it's beyond Andrijasevic. Kouassi will try and keep it alive on this side. Yeah, and he's just run out of room, just confused himself there, I think. Jean Kouassi. And some signs of encouragement for Jordi Vinyals. Very good to see fans back in stadiums again, and excitement that football is bringing to Chinese supporters once more. Here's Xu, Kouassi. Kouassi has his pocket picked. And Lucas under a bit of pressure. He's done well to step away from McLaren. He's done very well, in fact. Back to his goalkeeper, Bo Xiao. That's just loose. He's on back on his heels somewhat as Liu Hao Fan cleared his lines. Curtis Good. Pressure again for Young, but he's used the ball well, found Good. McLaren helps it on. Michaelis will try and chase this down, but Zhao has time. He's found Lucas, and Lucas under pressure. Here's Lee. Quite sure that was what he intended, but he got away with it. Here he is again, Lee. This time he hasn't, but the referee's whistle goes anyway. Lucas. To the feet of Kouassi, who's sent tumbling to the ground. And the referee is going to want a word here with Nuno Rice. Clearly two hands in the back of Kouassi. Continue with the throw. Kouassi. It's from you well. To pull it back, it's away from Cyprian. Slender look to build on the right-hand side. Long's cross is blocked. It's helped on from Cheng. Cyprian. Lucas. Kouassi. Kouassi with a dangerous ball in. Melbourne City again able to clear their lines, and Max Caputo under some pressure. Strong work from Arslan. He's done really well as the German. Macic available outside of him. Macic looks for the give and go. He's interested again. In comes the cross. Turned away from Leo Halfan, but only half away. And McLaren is in there on the loose ball. It's McLaren. And McLaren's thinking about going to ground. He can't get a shot away either. It is a goal kick. A clever give and go involving Becic and Yakolis. Just can't find room for a shot there, Jamie McLaren. Lucas again. On to Tishang Li. Cheng. Lu Haofan. Zhang Yachi with a bit of space, and he's found Andricevic outside of him, and now on towards Kouassi. And Kouassi will drive at Nuno Rice. It's still with Kouassi, and Kouassi's efforts deflected, and Jamie Young is able to adjust himself. Able to make the save. Certainly a big diversion on the ball. Could have been costly, but the goalkeeper did well. From Yachi. Andricevic. She helps it on again. And in the air from Cyprian. It's a good ball. Chiu. His touch let him down though. From Caputo, that's not a good challenge, is it? From Lee, and that will produce another yellow card. Just the second of the game. And there's a bit of afters as well between Ugarkovic and Lee. Well, those are the two players who've had the name taken by the referee, and Lee is still very, very angry. Meanwhile, Arslan has picked up another yellow card. Well, that was the first challenge. He's certainly late, and there's no doubt that there should be a yellow card there for Li Zhejiang. But afterwards, a little bit of pushing and shoving. I think the referee is happy with what he's done. No more action needed. Confirmation of that yellow card for Lee. And one for Sergei Arslan as well. The message from the official to Ugarkovic and Lee to calm down. There's still plenty being said as he went flying into that challenge, Lee. And there was a red card check, but I'd say it didn't appear to be any arms raised in the aftermath. Just a little bit of pushing and shoving. Here's Young. And cleanly in the air from Yachi. Lee. Yachi again. due to Kouassi. Kouassi helped it on towards Lee, and Lee looks to be a bit late in that challenge as well. And there's a bit of a shout from the Melbourne City bench. And that was the man who was just booked. Nothing going from the official this time. Lou forward. Space on the right-hand side. That's where the ball has gone. Cross stood up, but stood up beyond everybody. And Rice could probably have left it. A shout from his goalkeeper, but a late one. And he's put it out for the throw. Meanwhile, Hao Fan went to ground after that run forward. Hobbling slightly, as a bit of a rub at the back of the hamstring as well. Keep our eye on him. Just shy of the hour mark here. And Zhejiang has the ball in his hands, looking for a long throw. And it comes, it's just about away. Lee coming in challenging. And a header from Good into the grateful arms of the goalkeeper. And towards Arslan, he helps it on its way. Some good defending from Zhang. Pecic. Rice. Better from Melbourne City. It's a clever flick as well. Nugarkovic looks for the early ball, and there's McLaren. The ball is in the back of the net, but the offside flag has gone up again. Was a lovely move from Melbourne City, but he is offside, never able to quite get himself back in line, Jamie McLaren. Finished it well, but it's an easy decision for the referee's assistant. Just a sign, and if you give McLaren a chance, he may well take it. Here's Kouassi. Kouassi wants the return. It doesn't come to him from Leonardo. Hao Fan. Judong. Fan once more, finding Lucas. Zhejiang. Kouassi. Didn't think he kept that in play. Touch let him down. I wonder which of the coaches will blink first as far as substitutions are concerned. Game still maintained that pretty frantic pace in the first 45 minutes. Certainly suits Melbourne City to try and slow things down a bit, both in style and in terms of tactics with the way the game's going. I mentioned about changes, and we are about to see some changes. McLaren is after this one as Lucas knocks it away. Is Lee. Pecic. One ball forwards from Good. Into touch, and now we will see changes being made. And Lee is about to be replaced. I think that's good management, to be honest, from Jordi Vignals. He was just getting involved in a little bit in there, having just picked up that yellow card. And Mashakwi is on to replace him.
Replaced by player number 13. Yasha
So long from Bojiao. Mashakwi trying to get involved straight away. Here is Caputo, and Caputo is adjudged to foul Zhejiang. Zhejiang struggling, yellow cards coming for Max Caputo. He's just late, isn't he? Caputo, no malice there. Kouassi. Savic. Fan. Can't quite keep that in play, and Nicolas was interested. So it is Fan once more. Raking ball. Well in the air from Jude. He can't find the substitute. Savic, good ball, opening up for a shot, and Cheng got the strike away. It's a pretty good hit from where he is. But Young comfortable, sail over his bar. The message seems to be to have gone to two up top. Shaqui joining Leonardo up there. Savic dropping into midfield is Kouassi, and Kouassi into the penalty area. Kouassi stood up towards the far post. It's Cheng. Will it come down for it? Leonardo calling for it. Shaqui too. It's Cheng, and there's just too many blue shirts ahead of him. And it's good work from Arslan to bring it away. Now McLaren. Can Melbourne City launch a counter? From Hamza Saki. Lugakovic. Becic forward. Becic uses Nicolas outside of him. It's Becic again, set up towards the far post. Good header, good save. Still not away. And the effort is wide from Hamza Saki. Oh, it's terrific work on the left-hand side. Stood up to Caputo. Denied by Bojao. Good save from the goalkeeper. And he'll be bitterly disappointed, Hamza Saki, that he hasn't made it 3-1. Not a clean strike on the ball. And wide it goes from the Moroccan. Fan finding Zhang. How can they capitalise on that let-off? Tune the ball forward. Shaqui involved for the first time. Cyprian cuts him off. Behind it goes for the corner. Work from the experienced Frenchman. The corner to the home side as we approach the final quarter of this game. So Xincheng is the man who'll deliver. And it comes, solid header out at the near post. Judong. Sit back up in there and nodded on, nodded wide. Lucas, it was challenging again. Tricky header for him. It's underneath the ball as it comes in. Easy enough for Jamie Young in the Melbourne goal. Savic. Zhejiang. Due to Lucas. So just the one change so far. So we roll into the 69th minute of the game. Lucas. Kouassi. It's been involved more and more in the way the game has gone on. And here goes Caputo. And Caputo wins his side the throw. Good piece of defending from Zhejiang. From Arslan. Becic. Saki. He's been very neat and tidy as Saki. Here's Arslan trying to barge his way through. The referee's not interested in the appeals for a free kick as Becic wins it back for Melbourne City. And the referee will stop it to allow some treatment. Let's have a look here. He's just ran into his man, hasn't he? Run straight into Zhongyu. That's where the referee not interested. So he'll get a little bit of treatment. But the success under Jordi Vinyals at Zhejiang. Well, there's been similar success at Melbourne City since Rana Soch came in. He arrived as a technical director and head coach of the women's team in July of 2018, and then appointed caretaker of the first team back in November 22 when Kisnorbo left the club to take over at Trap. It was a fellow City Club group. Finally appointed as permanent manager last February, and it's been just plain sailing really since then, securing the title. And interested again here with McLaren, and McLaren will get a shot away, and the effort is well wide in the end, but he's just showing interest again, Jamie McLaren. It's just a long ball over the top, which is allowed to bounce not once but 3 times. And then Nicolas finding McLaren. That looks a push at the other end, and the referee is only 5 yards away to see it. And that's a Zhejiang free kick. And a free kick in a very inviting area indeed here. Kouassi suggesting there should be more punishment because it's a potential goal-scoring position. Well, I don't agree with him there, but it's certainly a foul and an opportunity to work Jamie Young from the set piece. Just a nudge out the way from Nuno Rice. Kouassi waiting for the contact before going to ground, and still continues to protest to the referee that there should be more cards in the game. For that now, it's a free kick in a very inviting area indeed. Lucas certainly showing interest. Franco Andrijasevic is interested too, but it looks like it will be the Brazilian. It's the only show in town for this free kick. Lucas to drive one and straight over the crossbar. Disappointing effort in the end from the Sao Paulo native. Decides the final 20 minutes of this contest. And as things stand, Melbourne City heading for what could be a precious 3 points in the battle to get out of Group H. And just to confirm again, it's the 10 group winners who go through or break away as McLaren looks to get in, but another offside. He looked to be Well offside there, McLaren, as the ball was dinked forwards. And 4 or 5 yards that time. But to go back to what I was saying, just to confirm, it's the 10 group winners and the 6 best runners-up going into the knockout stages of the competition. So every point and every goal really matters, and Melbourne City are looking for another one here. And goalkeeper forced into action. Nicolas couldn't turn the ball home from close range. Melbourne City building again. The strike comes in, it's well into the side netting though. Although there's a touch on the way through, it's a Melbourne City corner. Have a look at the strike. I think it just caught the post to me rather than catching a deflection on the way through, but that's where the chance came from. Savic a bit sloppy in possession. Nicolas did well. It's always looking for McLaren, but McLaren went near post and the pass went far. So Melbourne City corner. In towards that near post. It's out of play from Kouassi. Good defending. Another chance for Saki to find some quality. And before he does take it, the referee's going to produce another yellow card. Zhejiang this time. The man who's had his name taken. His battle with Curtis Good. In comes the corner. Goalkeeper didn't get there, the defender ahead of him did instead, and Leonardo able to smash it away. Melbourne happy to go all the way back to the goalkeeper, Young. Zhang. It's a loose header from Zhang. He was able to tidy things up, and now here comes Cheng, able to bring things away. Finding Franco Andrijasevic, and now Kouassi. Try and tease the defenders again, Kouassi. Andrijasevic now. Leonardo quiet at the moment. Crossing opportunity. It's Kouassi inside the penalty area. He took it away from Leonardo! Well, it's a good hit though. Very, very good hit. It's a corner for the home side. Leonardo was lining things up, but Kouassi got the shot away, and it's an excellent save from Jamie Young down at his near post. Deflection from the defender too. So out for the corner to the hosts. Stood up, but it's straight down the throat to Jamie Young, and the goalkeeper will happily take his time over that one. Short stuff now from Young. He's launched long and up towards Nicolas. It's out for the Melbourne City throw as they play for territory. Just looking at the incident which led to the yellow card, the coming together between Zhang and Good prior to that Melbourne corner a minute or so ago. Here's Leonardo. Leonardo using Andrijasevic outside of him. Andrijasevic looking for Zhang, but one from Cypriot. And now Caputo can bring it away. He's got McLaren bearing through the middle, Caputo, but it's opening up perhaps for a shot on goal. Instead he looks to stand it up towards Nicolas. Nicolas happy just to slow things down instead. Ugarkovic. He fancies his chances from long range and never really got hold of it. Well wide it goes. Lucas. Leonardo. Kouassi. Just to tease the defender. Kouassi, in comes the cross. It's out well from Rice. Kouassi. Kouassi fires the crossover. Turned away. Curtis Good that time. And now Nicolas can look to bring it clear for Melbourne City. He's overrun it though. Lou steps in for the home side. Zhang. And Xinsheng. Jinyu. That's for the low cross. And it's a bit of a tired clearance from Samuel Surprise. The touch it goes. Well, Jinyu certainly felt something as he put the cross over. Approaching the final 10 minutes here. Another Zhejiang corner as they desperately search for an equaliser. In comes the delivery. It's a deep one, it's nodded down. And Leonardo, it's just a goal kick. And he's not happy, is he, Leonardo? And 10 minutes remaining, and once again, Jamie Young is taking his time on the set piece. That's in the air from here. Kouassi. From Mashekwi to Kouassi again. And from Cheng. As Mashekwi, will it come for Leonardo? No, it won't, because there's some good defending from Rice. Ugarkovic. That's good work from Ugarkovic. And space for Nicolas on the left-hand side for Melbourne City. Backing him up is Becic. He's looking for the return. They'll settle for that, they'll win the throw. So just the single substitution so far in this game. As we approach the last 10 minutes of the contest. The ball forward. Mashekwi held it up well. Still, his pass is loose though. And it's quickly won back. And striding forward is Yu, and Kouassi available outside of him. Two men in the middle. Mashekwi goes for the acrobatic. Will it come down for Leonardo? That's a good block from Surprise. And that's the best chance for Zhejiang so far in this second half. Stood up from Kouassi, the acrobatic effort from the substitute. Didn't really get hold of it, but it did provide an opportunity for Leonardo. And the big defender, Surprise, did his job. Now it is time for more changes. Jiao Yunsheng is one of those who's about to come on. And Mingyu set to come on too. And Scott Galloway is going to come on for Melbourne City. And he's not at all happy, is he? Jinyu being replaced. Meanwhile, Zhenjiang will make way to. And it is the youngster, Max Caputo, who's going to make way. So an attacking player coming off, and Scott Galloway coming on. Tells you the intention of Melbourne City for the remaining few minutes, perhaps. In comes the corner anyway, and it's glanced away, and Lucas was in there, but Lou just got ahead of him. And here's Yacolis up the other end. There's McLaren with him. He said, looks to use Saki, and Saki trying to stand the cross up towards McLaren in the middle. Kouassi's header on, Leonardo. And still with Leonardo. On the line from Yao Yunsheng. And the cross is stood up towards Mashek with the three substitutes trying to combine. It's dealt with though once again by Curtis Good in there. And here's Gupin. Kouassi. Kouassi's cross. There's too much on that for Leonardo, and it will just curl away. And curl behind for the goal kick. Well, they'll certainly feel they'll get another opportunity in the remaining 5 minutes or so, plus whatever time is added on for stoppages. So long it goes from Young. Net by the head of Bengue, Kouassi, Mashekwi. He's trying to stab that forward up towards Leonardo. It's dealt with on the edge of the area. Zhang. Bengue, Kouassi. Kouassi's cross to Bryan is half away. It's bounced off an arm though. Free kick given. Last 5 minutes. It could be a precious 3 points for Melbourne City. Nearly a game between Buriram United and Benford Kofu was won by the Japanese side by 1-0. Which means it's a pretty even group at the moment. It's Melbourne City set to go level with 4 points at the top. As things stand anyway. Kouassi. And Kouassi has gone to ground. He felt he was impeded by Nuno Rice, and the referee agreed. So an opportunity, perhaps, for Bengue to find some quality here. Here comes the cross. It's a decent ball in. It was one in the air from Lucas, and he just couldn't make a meaningful contact on it, direct it towards goal. The chance slips away for Zhejiang. He was under pressure. Collis standing his ground. So 3 minutes of normal time plus whatever is added on for stoppages. Lucas. To go long towards Mashekwi, and he's adjudged to have fouled his man, much to his bemusement. Experienced 36-year-old Zimbabwean frontman. Nicolas will try and chase this down again, but it's back with Zhao and doesn't waste any time, unsurprisingly. Finds Bingyu, Kouassi. They're committing more men forward, up from Bingyu. Shegui didn't quite drop for him. Galloway with the challenge. No free kick given, much to the annoyance of the home fans. Galloway showing great commitment here. And he's won it back again, and still no foul. Happy just to sit in, the 5 men, 5 defensive men. Melbourne City. Lucas will trot forward. Bingyu. Clash of heads, it looked like, between the 2 defenders. They both stayed on their feet, though. It's another opportunity for Bingyu to cross. Away from Rice. Andrijasevic. Towards Mashekwi. Won't come down for him. Instead, it will come down for Lucas, and it's very acrobatic from the big central defender, but it's well over the crossbar. Just operating as another centre forward as they desperately search for this equalising goal. Straight into touch from Jamie Young. How fat? Here's Bingyu. Long straight ball up towards Mashekwi. He found the flick on. Available outside of him is Wang Yang. Wang Yang's cross has been comfortably dealt with as we move into 4 minutes of time added on at the end for stoppages. And again up towards Lucas. Lucas couldn't quite get there. It's flicked away. McLaren will try and close it down, but another wave of attack from the home side. Wang Yang. Sloppy ball. Bingyu got the benefit of the doubt off Galloway. In comes the cross, and it's met in the air for Andrijasevic. It's well over the top. And is that to be the final opportunity? High and wide from the 32-year-old Croat. Desperately looking at the watches, desperately hoping for one more chance. As Young clears his lines. Out for the Melbourne City throw on the far side, and they won't be in any hurry to get on with things here. Long it goes, up towards Nicolas. Volleyed away. Becic, he's been excellent at left back over the course of the game. It's an offside verdict against Nicolas. Lucas finding Bingyu. Long again. Helped on. Will it come down for Leonardo? Not quite. Desperately trying to get that shot away, Leonardo. Rolled away from Nuno Rice. Not for the first time in this second half. He just couldn't make a clean contact on the ball. Well, they still believe, those Zhejiang fans. The time slipping away from them. From Saki. Nicolas. He's after this one. And McLaren is up there too, but it's gathered from Zhao, and Zhao's given the ball away, and a chance to seal it for Melbourne City. It's off the line and gathered by the goalkeeper. Well, he was in such a rush to get the ball forward. Very nearly cost his team a third goal. Meanwhile, they're challenging at the other end here. Off from Lucas and smashed away. And that will be a free kick, according to the referee. And I just wonder if that will be that. You can't take your eyes off this final few minutes of the game. Well, that would have been on all the bloopers in the world. I think all the blooper videos in the world had that found its way into the back of the net. Crazy from the goalkeeper. So it is. Melbourne City couldn't quite take advantage, but 2 set to be enough. They've won it back again here. Arslan flicks the ball on. He's looking for a return. Instead forced backwards, but that's more time taken off the clock from Tugay Arslan. Ugarkovic. Becic. Back towards Young. The 4 minutes have been played. And the referee has seen enough. It is Melbourne City who pick up all 3 points in this Group H encounter. They took the lead early on in the first half. Becic curling home brilliantly after some defensive confusion to make it 1-0. That after just 4 minutes. A few minutes later, Zhejiang had the ball in the net through Kouassi, who had scored from a corner, but the goal was ruled out for offside. 17 minutes, Caputo nodded home to make it 2-0 before Leonardo fouled inside the penalty area and picking himself up to slot home to make it 2-1 and try as they did in the second half. Zhejiang, well, they just couldn't find themselves a leveller. It is Melbourne City who pick up all 3 points here in China. Thank you very, very much for your company over the course of this game. Hope you've enjoyed it. I certainly have. The final score, Zhejiang 1, Melbourne City 2.